know, our presentation is about Canon's strategic diagnostic. The purpose of this presentation is to analyze the camera business of Canon. As we know, the camera business is facing fierce competition. The first part of our presentation consists of mission, vision, objective, corporate strategy of Canon. The second part, we will use external analysis, business life cycle, 5 forces of Porter, and following by internal analysis, written analysis, and business model canvas. Last but not least, we will provide our suggestion for the company.
As a lot of other Japanese businesses, Canon doesn't have a clear vision and mission, but they do have a clear identity, a corporate identity, which is composed of respect for humanity, enterprising spirit, and emphasis on technology. And all the employees of the company can refer to this identity and have a strong feeling of belonging to the company. If you write a vision for Canon, you could say Kyosei, seeing all people living together in harmony. If you write a mission, it's to create a company that manufactures the best cameras and other optical devices in an environmental friendly way and for a long time. They put a strong emphasis on longevity. You can find it back in their objectives. They have 4-5 plans here for these last 20 years in order to achieve a stable and sound growth, which is their objective. Not too fast, but stable. To achieve that, they have 6 corporate strategies. Realizing the world's #1 product. They want to be the world's biggest company in all optical devices. To achieve that, they have first what they call globalizing innovative technology. It means that they have 3 headquarters in each continent in order to implement more product country per country. They want to pursue the world's best manufacturing. They want to build more in-house camera and emphasize on automatization. Striving to deliver the highest value and the highest quality camera. In pursuit of a sustainable society where they put an emphasis on green innovation. And training the leaders of tomorrow. For them, the most important value of Canon is their people, and they put a lot of emphasis on trainings and in-house improving.
Here is all about the business units in Canon. Canon have 3 business units, industry and others, imaging system and office. Each of these represent 40%, 50% and 10%. But for this work, we are going to focus on the imaging system business units because of its symbolic importance for Canon. And in this business unit, we have the compact cameras and the interchangeable lens cameras. And the strategy for the compact camera is a perfect device for a better price, and develop and increase market share for the interchangeable lens cameras.
Concerning the market life cycle, we can see that the compact camera business is already experiencing a steep decline. The DSLR market is already also mature. So this leads us to the 5 forces of Porter, where a green color means that the force is weak and a red color means that the force is strong. The more red colors there are, the more difficult is the market. And here we can see that the market is really difficult because of the substitutes, the customer and the competitors. Substitutes are the smartphones who can take pictures with quality that can compete with entry-level compact cameras. The customers have a low switching cost because they can buy a smartphone, as we said, or they can change the brand of their camera without switching cost. The competition is true because Canon is a competitor to Nikon, Fujifilm, Sony and other Japanese companies who want to take over the leadership position in the market. This leads us to the DSLR market, where we can see more green, therefore the market is more interesting. The substitutes can't compete with the quality of DSLR pictures. The customers also have more difficulty changing brands because they have to buy the lenses of the brand they have bought.
The written analysis for the compact camera, as we can see in the last 3 categories, we put no. It doesn't mean that the compact camera of Canon is in an inferior position, but in a mediocre position, which means that their product does not really stand out from their competitor. But we still consider it as a temporary competitive advantage because of the value. In the valuable sector, we can see the brand recognition and the better hardware that they can provide to customer. In the DSLR, as we can see, they're in a more favorable position because the technology here that they require is quite high, and the technology for the lenses, competitor cannot provide similar product. The customer trust and experience, that's something that competitor cannot replicate. Therefore, we categorize it as sustainable competitive advantage.
So now I'd like to explain about the business model for compact camera. First, you can see the value proposition. This is a better picture with a small bright device. 10 years ago, this one is quite a strong value proposition for customer, but now people using smartphone. So now this value is not so strong. And you can see the customer relationship. It's not strong. Once if they sell the camera, honestly speaking, they don't have such kind of strong relationship. And revenue one, if they sell the camera, they're only selling camera, so it's not so strong. So I would say now this business model for compact camera is not so strong. However, next one, you can see the DSLR's business model. For example, still value proposition is just quite strong. If you're using DSLR, you can get best picture and also showing exactly what you want to express. And also, customer relationship is quite strong. They have lock-in with exclusive lens system. This means if you buy Canon cameras, you cannot use other manufacturers' lenses. So automatically you need to use the Canon lenses. So now customer relationship is quite strong. And revenue is one. You can see the compare between DSL and the compact camera. This is not only camera service, but also lens service in here. So now your revenue Canon's revenue is getting double. So now I'd like to explain based on our analysis. I'd like to explain about the 3 key success factors and the 3 strategic issues. So first key success factor is they are capturing customer needs. And the second, now most of people are using a personal computer. And third, Canon have digital and analog technologies. Analog technology is such as lens technologies. And for strategic issue, they have 3. And the first, as you might know, now smartphone is attacking compact camera market. And the second, unfortunately, now digital camera technology is quite commoditized. It's not so unique. And last one, DSL business is quite profitable, but it's not so bright enough.
Here is about the recommendation that we have made for this work, and we think that Canon has 2 possibilities. Either they can stay in the compact camera business, or they can shutter compact camera businesses. And we think that this solution is the best because the compact camera business is declining and almost dying. And in this possibility, they have 2 options. Either they can focus on the DSLR business, or they can focus on the DSLR business and other business aside. And the best solution for us is to invest more heavily in high-tech sectors such as robotics, biopharma, assistance to elderly, and office integrated solution, because this is a great opportunity to get future growth and get more market share for Canon.